Hi guys, it's me, Trudy Lee. How's everybody doing? It is very, very hot here. I can tell y'all that for sure. It feels like it's August already. I don't know what the heck. It's going to be a terribly, terribly hot summer because it's already started and we don't even want to go outside anymore. It's just so humid and so hot, but we're going to the gym and walking every day. My husband he got himself some tamarind. Have y'all ever tried that? It's those little seeds, some stores have them, some grocery stores have them. He went to the Middle Eastern store and he got some tamarind that was concentrated. So it's out of the seeds and it's all concentrated. And because he's not eating anything sweet, he's taking spoonfuls of that stuff and just eating it. And lately, his blood sugar's been a little bit higher than it was previously. And I'm thinking maybe he shouldn't be having so much of that tamarind. So today I hid it. It's in the refrigerator in this little box. And today I hid it because when I'm here working, he's over there eating it. So I hid it. And he came in the room a while ago and he said, "Did you throw my tamarind away?" I didn't throw it away. I hid it in the fridge, but I just told him, yes, I did. And he was so mad. He got so mad at me. But I want to just check his blood sugar tomorrow and see if it goes down if he doesn't eat that tamarind. Now, it does say that it helps with reducing blood sugar, but the form that he has is very concentrated. It's for cooking, it's to make sauces with and stuff. So it's very concentrated. I don't know how much he's really eaten. So I thought, let him not eat it today, and let's see in the next couple of days, let's see if his blood sugar goes down. I'm just trying to make a point with him. If it stays the same, I'll give it back to him. But I'm trying to do an experiment. He does not like it. All right, so you guys, did y'all see Dr. Fauci getting grilled today? Oh my gosh, that Marjorie Taylor Greene, she is just an embarrassment. I don't know why Georgia wants to have that kind of person representing them. What kind of people are y'all in Georgia? Why do you have this kind of person? I mean, oh, she's that middle school mean girl who never grew up. That's the way I look at her. She's just that mean girl that never grew up. And she learned long ago that if you're gonna stick your neck out, then you better be ferocious. Because that's what she does. She sticks her neck out all the time, puts her nose in other people's business, but she does it in a ferocious way. And she focuses on something or someone, and it's like she has blinders on. She doesn't let any doubts get in her way, or what anybody else thinks. She just focuses and, like a dagger, she goes after him. Uh, she confuses compassion with weakness. She confuses respect for others with weakness. She's actually just performing for the MAGA crowd. I guess Georgia just loves seeing her hatefulness on display. And Dr. Fauci came and testified before this COVID-19 hearing. He volunteered to come there. And oh my gosh, she is so disrespectful to him. He has been working for the government for over 50 years. 50 years. He just retired here a couple of years ago, and she wouldn't even call him Dr. Fauci. She called him Mr. Fauci, that he's not a doctor. She talked over him. She cut him off. She told him, you deserve to have your license taken away. You belong in prison. God, I mean, he did his best to keep us safe. He was the only sane person there during the whole pandemic. He was the only reason that I was thinking, we're going to be okay, because we're listening to him. He was the voice of reason. Marjorie Taylor Greene has no respect for anyone. Um, she is up for reelection, and I do believe she will get reelected come November. Her seat is very safe. There's a Democratic runoff going on, I think, this June. Actually, within I don't know, next 10 days or 2 weeks, they're going to have a runoff for the Democrat. But it's a very Republican place there. This district's very, very Republican, so she's going to be reelected, unfortunately. But let me tell y'all something. This is what I'm getting, that even though she may be reelected, the Democrats are going to take over the House come January, because they're going to, her seat may be okay, but there's a whole bunch of other seats that are going to be lost. So the Democrats will have the majority. And come January, they will not put up with her behavior. I guarantee you, she will not be on any committees. And when she starts acting like a fool, embarrassing, being disrespectful, they will force her out. They're not going to put up with her antics. So we just have to be patient. I know, Georgia, that's who you've elected. That's who you want to represent you. But let me tell you, she's going to have to learn some decorum if she's going to stay there, because I believe she's going to be out. I really do believe that she won't stay there, that she'll be forced out, because she's not going to behave herself. She can't keep her mouth shut. She can't control herself, and she'll be out of there. She will be out of there. On another note, Hunter Biden's trial started today, and they picked a jury like that so fast. They've got a jury seated already today. I guess maybe that's normal. I don't know. But to me, it seemed like within a few hours they had the whole jury seated. So it was pretty quick. If President Biden is really controlling the DOJ and, making sure to make Trump's life miserable, as he has suggested, then why isn't he controlling the DOJ to make sure that, his son isn't going to trial? Why isn't he controlling that? You have to ask yourself. I don't know why Republicans don't see that. Look at, he's not interfering with the trial that's taking place with his son. So today, when the trial started, Jill Biden attended the trial with her son. She was, in the beginning, she was the babysitter. So she's been with these boys since they were children, since they were very, very young. So she is his mother. I think tomorrow is going to be the opening statements. That's what I read. I haven't watched any TV on it, but I did read a few things about it. There's 6 men and 6 women. Hunter Biden is accused of illegally purchasing and possessing a gun, but he's charged with 3 counts just for that one thing. So the 3 counts, it's crazy. He's charged with lying on a form while he was purchasing the gun. You have to fill out a form, and there's a little box that you have to check saying, ask, are you addicted to drugs? And he checked, nope. Well, if you're addicted to drugs, are you going to check yes? I mean, it's kind of stupid, but whatever. So that's the first charge. The second charge is the same thing as that one, making a false statement in a firearm transaction. It seems like it's exactly the same thing. They do say that they're overlapping a little bit, but to me it seems like the same thing. I want to, I don't know. It seems to me the same thing. And then the third one is because, addicts can't possess a firearm. So he was in possession of a firearm, although it's not like he was arrested in possession of a firearm. He wasn't. The firearm got thrown into the trash. It got thrown into a dumpster. I think it was his wife. I don't know, his wife or his girlfriend or something threw it into the into a dumpster, and then some homeless guy found it. So, the government rarely charges anyone for making false statements like that. Very, very rarely does this come up. And he was supposed to be taking a plea agreement, and it all fell apart because they want to make sure they're putting the hurt on the Bidens. That's what I think. Um, the judge overseeing the case, this trial, is Judge Norika. I think her name is Norika. Hopefully, I'm saying that right. And she is a Trump appointed judge, but she is actually very highly respected. So it's not like she is a Judge Cannon. She follows the law. She follows her own instincts. She's very respectable. She can be trusted to be fair. She's very confident and very independent. It's not like she's looking over her shoulder looking for approval from anyone, especially the MAGA or the Trumps or anything. He appointed her, but she's actually a very trustworthy judge. But it is going to get very ugly during this trial. They're going to bring up all this crazy crap that Hunter Biden did while he was, addicted to drugs. Y'all have seen all the pictures that Marjorie Taylor Greene has held up. I mean, in the middle of the House. It's crazy. But this stuff is all going to come out. They're going to bring as much salaciousness out as they can. It's actually going to be very painful for all of the Bidens. But it will be a fair trial, and he will have an opportunity to defend himself. And the way that it looks like the way that he's going to defend himself is he wasn't in his right mind when he filled out those papers and bought the gun. He was addicted to drugs and he wasn't in his right mind, which, that I would say, okay, well, yeah, somebody addicted to drugs aren't in their right mind. That is certainly for sure. So it's going to come down to the jury's instructions. That's what I feel like this will all come down. They said it might take a week, a little bit longer for the trial to go through. And he obviously filled out those forms. He obviously purchased that gun. He did. But was he in his right mind when he did it? And I think that's where they're going with this. And like I said, it will pertain to the jury's instructions. But I feel like they really are going to find that he was addicted at that time and not in his right mind. So I don't know. I feel like it's not going to go the way the prosecutors had hoped. I don't think. I don't know. I'm not 100% for sure on this, but that's what I'm feeling like. I'm feeling like he was actually sick. He was sick, and that's going to be very evident because the prosecutors are going to show his behavior, and it's going to show how sick he was. When you're in the middle of addiction and sickness, you're doing all kinds of crazy things that you wouldn't normally do if you weren't addicted to drugs. And when they showed this pattern of what he was doing, then I believe that the defense team is going to say, yep, he would never do that in his right mind. He would never behave like that in his right mind, and he wouldn't go and lie on a form and try to buy a gun, in his right mind. So it's going to kind of feed into their defense. So hopefully it'll go the way, that's what I'm feeling. I'm leaning towards that he will get off with, he wasn't in his right mind. He was addicted. And I feel like there'll be some lenience there because of that. So I think it's going to go well for him. So fingers crossed. Let's hope that that's what happens. And like I said, it really boils down to the jury's instructions and what the judge is going to tell them to take into, consideration, I guess. All right. Okay, so we'll follow along and see how it goes. We're just praying for the Bidens that this will be a good outcome for them. I feel like it will be a good outcome. And y'all don't have to worry, because after this election, this is November, so it's just a few months before November. We're in June, July, August, September, October, November. 5 more months, and this election will be over. Thank God. It'll be done and over with. I know Biden is going to be reelected. He'll be reelected, and then he can do whatever the hell he wants. He can, if his son was convicted, he can pardon his son. He can do whatever he wants, and who gives a hell? Whatever, whatever they think. He's already been reelected. He's going to be there 4 more years. That's it. He's done. And he can pardon whoever he wants and do whatever he wants. Just like we're afraid that what Trump would do. But Trump would be, he would cause chaos. He would just cause a whole bunch of chaos. But that's President Biden's son. That's his son. He did something in the middle of addiction. So if President Biden was going to pardon his son for doing something while he was addicted to drugs that did not hurt anyone, if he did not have the gun on him, he did not hurt anyone. He is not a threat to society. He has redeemed himself. I mean, he's kept himself clean, and that's something that's very, very hard to do. God bless him. So let's just pray for the Biden family. Pray for them that, this will be a good outcome for everybody. So God bless Hunter Biden, President Biden, Jill Biden, all the Bidens. God bless them all. I pray that all will go well for them. Okay, you guys, that's it for me. I'm out of here. Hope y'all are doing well and are staying nice and cool wherever you're at. And you'll have air conditioning. I don't even want to see my air conditioning bill at the end of this month. Oh my gosh. It's already gone up slightly, but I know it's going to be up quite a bit more. Okay, you guys, I'm going to say bye for now. Have a wonderful evening. Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe, like, share, do all those things. Love you guys. Do something kind for somebody. It'll always come back to you. Bye for now.